With its nature, history, location, cultural structure, and the level it has required in terms of education, Turkey is one of the world's primary centers of education, where the Turkish and Islamic culture is experienced in the most beautiful harmony, a modern and democratic country in Turkey. You can pursue an education in any field you wish in Turkey's foundation and state universities, such as healthcare, law, politics, engineering, and social sciences. We invite you to study in Turkey's trademark universities. Education in Turkey.
Hello guys, welcome to another session of Issa Idio in Turkey's introduction program. Welcome to our seminar. First of all, I want to introduce myself. My name is Abdul Majid. And I want to let you pay attention to some technical things. So first of all, you guys will need to, if you want to get your certificates, attend this seminar, follow it until the end. Follow it until the end, and do not forget to write us your email addresses in the chatting box and in our WhatsApp group, or you can send it to us that you have attended the seminar, so that you can get your certificates, and followed also by your name and surname. Thank you very much, and we are always together with our president, the doctor, Mr. Dursun Aydın. Mr. Dursun, hello.
Good evening, everybody. I think everybody is well. I hope this seminar will be benefit for you. And then we invited to study in Turkey. And then I hope my friend Abdul Majid give you more information, and then I will give you information. Have a nice seminar. Okay.
Thank you very much, the president. And actually, guys, we are here to answer all of your questions. And the most important one, of course, is how to get an admission from Turkish trademark universities. Welcome again to our seminar, and without wasting a lot of time, let's get started. Let's go. So first of all, guys, in my exposition, I'm going to talk about the classification of universities and departments, the registration requirements in private university and at the state universities as well, the document required for university registration, the differences between private and state universities, the scholarship opportunities and the application conditions. We are going to talk about our consulting services before and after they arrive into Turkey. And we are going to talk about the life in Turkey as well. And we are going to show you the links that you need to follow, first of all, so that you can get admission as easily as possible with us from Turkish trademark universities. Let's get started. Now, first of all, in Turkey, we have approximately 78 private universities and 129 state universities. The private universities provide undergraduate and postgraduate education. In general, the languages of instruction are Turkish or English. So you can get admission from private universities without any examination, just by your annual average that you get from your high school, like your high school diploma. So you can find too many different departments at private universities, from health departments to engineering, from economics to international relations, from logistics to marketing, law, and etc. You can find all the departments you are in need at private universities. And those of our private universities are most often in Istanbul, Ankara, and Izmir, the best cities of Turkey. And even Istanbul is among the best cities of the world. No need to talk about it anymore. So when it comes to the state universities, they provide, as well as private universities, undergraduate and postgraduate programs. In general, the languages of education is Turkish, but it is entered, you can get admission just by exam called years. We are going to come after it. We are going to talk about it. So at the state universities also, you can find all the known departments of the world at the state universities, from health to engineering as well, from economics to international relations, from logistics to marketing. You can find all the departments you need at the state universities. But we're going to talk about the registration requirement at private universities first. Why? Because it is the easiest one. This is the one we suggest the most. At the private universities, you are accepted without any examination. Just according to your high school diploma, you can get admission from the private universities. The average need of the diploma needed is 50 over 100 out of 100, but it can vary according to the universities. Some universities can accept you as well based on your SAT, which is a US exam. Based on the SAT score that you will get, some universities, private universities, but they are very high. Maybe with that SAT you can get some scholarship, but it is few. And there are very few universities to ask about it. And when we're going to talk about instruction language, it is most of the times in English and Turkish. If you don't have abilities to prove that you can follow your education in those languages, you'll pass through a proficiency test given by the university the most of the times, that if you pass, you will start directly your university. In case of not, you are just going to attend the prep school of the university, and once you finish the prep school according to your level that you started out, it can take from 1 semester to 2 semesters. After 2 semesters, you'll get another proficiency exam. Once you pass it, you pass directly to your department and you can start definitely your studies. If you want to get admissions from our private universities, all you need to do is pre-register through our website. We are going to give you the link after, and then we are going to find the most suitable universities for you guys and with the best price of tuition fees. Now, after the graduate programs, like when you want the master's or PhD programs, the universities do not ask for any exam anymore as well. And the master degrees just last 2 years, and the PhD programs last 4 years. As well, if you do not have any certificate to prove that you have abilities to follow your studies in the language of your institution, you'll just have to pass through the proficiency test of the university. Generally, the score needed from the proficiency test is 60 out of 100. And it can vary from university to university, of course. Now, let's talk about the registration requirements at the state universities for undergraduate programs. First of all, you'll pass through an examination called YÖS, Yabancı Öğrenci Sınavı. It means foreign student exam. Your score at this exam must be as high as possible. If you have the highest mark, actually, like you can maybe select your department according to your score at that exam, which means if you need to get
what we do to be accepted in.
Guys, you will ask questions at the end of my exposition. Guys, please, can you turn off your microphones? And you can write your questions in the chatting box. There's no problem with it, and we are going to answer all your questions. Okay, do not worry about it. Now, so at the US exam, you gotta get at the highest as you can from the score, you know, because if you want medicine, the university can ask from you a score of 95 out of 100, while just for engineering, they can ask 50 out of 100 as score. So as well at the state universities, if you don't have any certificate to prove that you have abilities to follow your studies in that language, you'll get attend the proficiency exam given by the university itself. And there are some universities which can accept you, which can give you admission just according to your high school diploma, but that one must be very, very, very high. So first of all, if you want to attend the US exam or get admissions from state universities, you still gotta make a pre-registration through our website. When it comes to the graduate programs, you do not need the US exam, but you'll need ALES, GRE, or GMAT exams results. The universities will be asking from you a score for at least 55 out of 100. You'll also need to pass through an English language proficiency. That your score must also be at least 55 out of 100. The duration of the master's degree is 2 years at least, and the PhD 4 years. If you want a master's degree without thesis, you'll just need 1 year to finish your master's program. Now, once you'll be coming for the registration at the university, first of all, guys, we need your identification, which means you have to upload your passport, first of all, because we need to know who is applying. Secondly, you need to upload your high school diploma, which means that you have the enough level to study at a university here. So you upload your high school diploma, your transcript, which shows your marks that you get from the different subjects, your ID photo, and the equivalency certificates. You can get it from the consulate of your country, you can get it from the embassy, and you can still get it once you come here to Turkey. You can get your equivalency certificate once you come to Turkey. It doesn't matter. In addition, if you upload your language proficiency certificates, that will be best for you. In case that you need the residence permit, once you come to Turkey, the universities are going to show you how to get your residence permit, but we can still give you information about your how to get your residence permits. There's no problem with it. Now, for the graduate programs, your required documents will be, in addition of the documents listed in the undergraduate programs, you'll need to upload your undergraduate or master's diploma, your transcript. And if it is for the graduate programs, you need to upload your ALES, GRE, or GMAT results documents. Your reference letter and motivation letters are also required. Your equivalency certificate is possible to get obtained from the UC, which means UC is a government part that takes care of the graduate programs and other, like the superior studies programs. Once you apply there, it is in Ankara, you can get your equivalency of your undergraduate program so that you can continue with your master's degrees or your PhD degrees. And you'll still need to upload your proficiency certificates, or otherwise you'll just attend the proficiency test of the universities. Now, let's talk about the differences between the private universities and the state universities. The private universities, the problem The most important difference is the fees, the tuition fees. The private universities' tuition fees are higher, and the state universities' tuition fees are lower. But it is easier and very, very, very easier to get registered at the private university than getting registered at the state university. Why? Because private university doesn't ask you about any examination. You just come, you say that I need this department. The university will check your documents. They say, okay, you have the enough level to get this, to get registered to this department and study this department. They will just get your tuition fees and then they register you. There's no problem. But with the state universities, first of all, the quotas of the international students are very, very few. The quota they give to international students is very, very low, which means they want the most successful students. So that's why you get the use exam. Once you get that use exam, they will just select the best students among those who have taken that use exam, which means you are going to challenge a lot of people who wants to get registered to that university. That's why their tuition fees is low. Why? Because you are very, very, very successful once you get a high mark at the use exam. That is the most important difference. But once you go to the private university, since you are graduated, you have your diploma, they say, okay, you have abilities to continue your studies. They just get your tuition fees and they register you. So I think you can see the difference. You don't need any challenge. The only challenge you need from the private university is to just behave as quick as possible so that you can get your quota, you can get your place, you can reserve your place at that private university so that the quota doesn't get full. You get your place and that's all. You don't challenge anyone. You challenge yourself and you challenge the time. But if you are late, people will get your places and that's all. You will miss that place. So now let's talk about your scholarship opportunities. I know that you guys, this is the most interesting for you. Guys, first, the most important scholarship given here in Turkey Republic is the Turkey Scholarship. It is a scholarship given by Turkish Republic. In average, there are too many applicants from all around the world, and the average of the selected people are just among between 10 and 20 people are selected by all the country. So with that scholarship is full funded, which means they give you accommodation, they give you universities, they give you allowance that we can help you survive here in Turkey. They give you health insurance. You can get the you can get services from hospital for free. It is a full funded scholarship. That this is the best scholarship that you can get, but it have conditions. It has conditions that you have to follow, which means that you have to be a very, very, very successful student. Is it impossible? No, but you have to be successful. That's all. Success with a luck. That's all. I need to remind you something, guys. This scholarship doesn't have any representation abroad. Please, people, those will be calling you to come. I will apply the Turkish scholarship for you. You will get this scholarship. Give me this amount of money. I'm going to apply Turkish scholarship for you. I guarantee you they are all lying. They are all lying. There is no one who can guarantee you the Turkish scholarship from this country. Not anywhere else. Nobody can get you a scholarship from Turkish government. You have to try your luck by your own. You'll try your own chance. That's all. Nobody can guarantee you. Follow yourself. You are all students. You can try. You can succeed it. It is not that much easy, but you can do it. Nobody cannot guarantee you that one. So please do not let people go away with your money. Approximately there are 170,000 to 20,000 people applying from each year from all the world, and there is only 10% as average of students selected, which means that it is very difficult to get your place among those selected students. But it doesn't mean that you must not try. No, of course, you can try. So there are some basic conditions of the applications. First of all, your minimum academic achievement for undergraduate applicants must be 70 out of 100. Your minimum academic achievement for masters and PhD candidates must be 25 out of 100. If you want health, which means medicine, dentistry, pharmacy, as departments, your minimum academic achievement must be 90 out of 100. Otherwise, do not even apply. Why? Because it discredits you. Then, there is a limitation of ages for all the levels of study needs. For example, if you want undergraduate programs, you have to be at least you have to be equal or under 21. If you want master's programs, you have to be under 30, and for PhD programs, you have to be under 35. Now, there are some scholarship opportunities. Other scholarship opportunities here in Turkey that you can find. First of all, there is a discount scholarships of private universities. So there are too many private universities which offers discounts on tuition fees for successful students. Those discount scholarships can move from 20, 50, 75, or even 100% of as discount. So if you get is 100% of discount on your scholarship, as scholarship, you can study at the university for free. But it doesn't mean that the university is going to give you allowance or give you what is it called, or give you some health insurance or give you some accommodation. No, just for your study, your tuition fees, they are going to pay your own tuition fees. You're not going to pay anything if you get 100% as scholarship. So, and there are also some scholarships given by some organizations and foundations here in Turkey. So, and those scholarships are most often offered as allowance. If you are successful and you are not finding, or you are facing difficulties in your life, you can apply to those organizations so you can get some scholarships as allowance. And first of all, you'll need to follow those foundations very closely so that you can be informed about those scholarships. Now, let's talk about our consultancy services. What do we as a Jew in Turkey offer you guys? What do we offer you? First of all, you guys need to get an acceptance letter from universities, but the first step comes from you, then we will come 100 steps to you. Just come first step from us, come first step to us. Just pre-register through our website. We are going to leave you the link of the website in the chatting box. Pre-register, guys. Just say that I want these universities, I want these departments, and we are going to find the most suitable universities, the most suitable scholarships for you. But you have to make the first step first. So once your pre-registration is done, we do not need any money from you guys. We don't ask anything. All you need to do is pre-register. Once you pre-registered, you guys, we are going to apply through universities to find acceptance letters from universities. First, we get a conditional acceptance letter from universities. That conditional acceptance letter means that you guys are able to study at our university. So it is a letter telling you that you guys, we checked your documents and you guys are able to follow your studies at our university. But first, if you want to reserve your place, you have to pay this amount of installment. That amount of installment, you are going to send it directly to the university's bank account. They are going to give their own bank account informations. You send that. You send the installment needed. It may be 500 US dollars. It may be 1,000 US dollars. You send it to the university's account. You send us the receipt. You are going to tell the university, if they do not see it at the time, you are going to tell them, we have this student, the student has paid the installments, and we need an official acceptance letter so that the student can get a visa from the embassy, so the student can come to Turkey as soon as possible to complete his registration. So the university says, okay, the student has paid his conditional, his first installment. They will going to prepare the official acceptance letter. That is the most important document that you need, you guys, to get a student visa. A student visa, I repeat, the full acceptance letter. It is the official acceptance letter. It is the letter that is the most important document that you need for your visa application. So the university will prepare that letter after the payment of your first installment, and then they will send it to us. We are going to send you. You'll see it. It mentions that, yes, this student is going to study at our university to the administration in need. So you'll join it with your visa application documents. You'll submit it to the embassy. The embassy will study your documents and they are going to give you your student visa. It is the cheapest. It is the easiest to obtain. So you guys, first of all, you have to make your pre-registration and let us just follow your work, okay? So once you get that full official acceptance letter, you go to the embassy with all the documents needs, followed by the official acceptance letter. You get your student visa, and then you get your flight tickets, and you fly to Istanbul. Now, that was for the private universities. But if you want to get admission from the state universities, for the state universities, the process are more difficult, which means you guys, we are going to suffer for you. We are going to suffer a lot for you. For the private universities, we do not ask about any money from you. You just make your pre-registration. The only payment you are going to do it to the university directly without passing through us. And then we are going to get your full acceptance letter. We are going to give you. But when it comes to the state university, we guys are going to sweat for you. That's why before we start consulting your documents, you have to send, first of all, an installment of 100 US dollars, which means, okay, you guys, you are serious. You want to follow your studies at state universities. So for state universities, your fees of the service will be 400 US dollars. You will send us the first installment with your documents, 100 US dollars. We find a suitable state university for you. Once we get the full acceptance letter for you that you are going to use to get your visa, so that you'll complete the remaining 300 US dollars. That's just because getting admission from state universities is quite difficult, and you can trust me, you cannot get it. So we sweat, we work hard for you. We want you guys to trust us, and I know that you trust already us. So be careful about the instructions we are giving to you. Now, we have also the guidance services after you guys arrive to Turkey. Once you arrive to Turkey, we can offer you some services, but these services are extra services. It doesn't have anything about the admissions and so on. After you guys come to Turkey, if you tell us that, oh, me, I can take care, I can handle it myself, I can do anything. Oh, it is good, guys. You can come to Turkey, you go to your university by your own, you make your registration, you make your payment, you complete the registration, you find your own accommodation, you can handle it yourself. There's no problem. But if you say that, it is difficult, I'm coming to a foreign country, I do not know anything, I do not know anything about the country, I do not know their language, I'm going to suffer, I want your help, I need you guys to help me, it's no problem. We'll come to the airport for you. We'll take you from the airport. We'll find an accommodation for you. It's okay. We are going to guide you. We are going to drive you to your accommodation place. If it is a hostel, if it is a house, if it is an apartment, we are going to take you there. You are going to rest. And then we are going to take you to your university. You are going to complete your registration. Then we are going to take you to a health insurance company. You are going to get your health insurance company so that you can apply for your residence permit. The health insurance company is going to apply for your residence permit. We are going to complete your residence permit required documents. We are going to submit it to the university because universities follow the steps of the residence permit. You guys are not going to go to the immigration office that, no, you want a residence permit. No, it doesn't work like that. We are going to follow you until the health insurance company, they are going to make application of your residence permit. They are going to make your health insurance. We are going to complete all the documents required. Then we are going to take it to the universities. We are going to submit it to the university. The university will follow the next steps. We are going to get the transportation cards. We are going to help you in the translations of your documents. We are going to apply for the equivalency. It is a packet, by the way. We are going to apply for your equivalency certificates, which we take first of all an appointment on the website of the Turkish Ministry of Education. We go with you guys to the appointment. We submit the documents needed, and then when the days comes, we just go, we get your equivalent certificate, and then we submit it back to the university. We are going to introduce you the city in which you are going to live, which means that you are going to walk around the city with you guys. We are going to find you the phone tickets and the bus transportation card. So all those things will be included in just one packet, just for $400. You are welcome, guys. You are welcome. Thank you very much. Now, let's talk about a little bit the life in Turkey. So, guys, let's talk about Turkey. Turkey, first of all, is the democratic, modern. There is no difference in Turkey and the Western countries, no. It is a democratic, modern, and Muslim country. Actually, the majority of the population is Muslim here. The Turkey Republic is just the continuation of the history of the Ottoman Empire, a Muslim empire which has led too many societies, 3 continents, Asia, Europe, and North Africa, through centuries, which has given all the people the freedom to live their religions with their language, with their race, with their color. Which means if you are in Turkey, nobody is going to treat you just do your religion, do your language, or do your race or skin color. Unlike in Western countries, sometimes we have seen it in some information programs, you will not face any discriminations just according to your clothing, your breed, or your race. You can get and use all the social media platforms with no problem. Once you start your education, you'll be surrounded with multicultural people. You will find people from India, from Pakistan, people from Kosovo, people from Albania, people from Togo, people from Morocco, people from Algeria, people from Turkey. Turkey is a country which is relying 3 continents, Asia, Europe, and Africa. Where else to find this multicultural area? So you guys, once you are in Turkey, you'll have friends from all around the world. That is an amazing thing. So once you get your health insurance as well, you can get free health services from hospitals. Once the COVID-19 came, Turkey was among the best. It was among the best countries to handle this COVID-19. When it comes to the health system, Turkey is among the first 10 countries when it comes to the health system. You will not face any health problem here once you come to Turkey. You guys can be relaxed. Now, guys, after explaining you everything, I hope that you have understood, but you can still ask your questions in our chatting box. There is no problem. Guys, first of all, you need to get an acceptance letter from universities. For that, this is our website. Please submit your information through our website, and we are going to find the most suitable universities, city, scholarship for you. But you guys, first of all, have to submit your documents. We have to do it together. You can come to Turkey studying in peace, secure, safe, at your own home country. We are waiting for you guys to study in Western standards and quality universities. Do not hesitate to send us any message through our WhatsApp number, which is written here. We are going to write it in the chatting box as well. You can follow us through our social medias, and you can also mail us. We'll be welcoming you guys. Thank you very much. And you can still write your questions. Now, I'll leave the hand to our president. Please do not forget to write in your names, surnames, and your email addresses. We are going to send you your certificates, and we are going to get in contact with you. So please, we remind you highly to write your names, surnames, and emails in the chatting box. We thank you a lot, and good evening.